You're looking at the brain of a healthy adult, as seen through an amazing new computer-aided imaging technique. The bright colored areas indicate normal blood flow to the brain. Now you're looking through and into the brain of a chronic drug user. The dark areas indicate parts of the brain that are not receiving their normal supply of blood and are not fully functioning. Maybe you have to have holes in your head to use drugs.
Do you think it doesn't matter if you do drugs? Well, it does matter. Because drugs can make kids die and go away. Then there'll be no best friends to play basketball with. No little brothers or sisters to show how to ride a bike. No you. And that'll make a lot of people sad. You're too special to do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't die and go away.
Man, there are a lot of reasons for not doing drugs.
Well, where to?
Yeah, you get messed up. Yeah, you become a waste. You can even get killed. But my most important reason for not doing drugs is Roberto, my kid brother.
Stay away from drugs because someone you love wants to be just like you.
Maybe your business is so good you can afford a slowdown, because that's what can happen when you've got employees who use drugs. Fact is, drug users have almost doubled the absentee rate. So call for this free guide on how to set up a drug-free workplace. It's not hard to do, and it'll help keep things moving.
Okay, time for your vocabulary test. Define trichomonas. Drawing a blank? Okay, here's some easy ones. How about chlamydia? Or maybe gonorrhea? Syphilis? Okay, listen. If you don't know much about sexually transmitted diseases, you may not know how to protect yourself from them. So find out. Sex education is the one subject you can't afford to flunk.
Help the Soil Conservation Service help our Earth. Call us today. We owe it to our children.
Master, will everyone be coming tonight?
But of course, my odoriferous friend. Have you guessed that? Very nice. Oh.
I got him. Cool. I don't know about this. Come on, one little cigarette isn't gonna hurt you. No, I'm out of here, boneheads.
Don't smoke. It'll drag you down.
How well do you know the person you're about to have sex with? Do you know his former lovers? Or for that matter, their former lovers? Or even theirs? The fact is, any one of them could give you the virus that causes AIDS. See, it's not so much who you know, it's who you don't know. Call the Texas AIDS line. All calls are anonymous.
Keeping up with America's pollution crisis isn't easy. Yeah. But it can be easier for the next generation when parents teach their kids that recycling trash is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Recycling. It reduces our garbage and is one solution to America's pollution. Because it can't go on like this forever. Teach your kids to recycle.
West Monroe, Louisiana. Matilda Crabtree, 14, jumped out of a closet and yelled boo to scare her parents, and was shot to death when her father mistook her for a burglar. Matilda was supposed to be sleeping at a friend's house, but decided to sneak home and play a joke on her family. Her last words were, "I love you, Daddy." Before you bring a gun in the house, think about it.
Arnold, Missouri, 15-year-old Stephen Rager was shot and killed while playing at a friend's house. The friend was playing tag with a .38 caliber handgun when it accidentally discharged and shot Stephen in the head. Just before the fatal shot, Stephen had told the friend, guns shouldn't be played with. Think about your family before you think about getting a handgun.
Let's move on then. Cable needs to be used in the classroom because it provides current information that the children cannot get from a book, and it makes it more real to them. We're going to actually demonstrate that. We decided to put together a weather show.
This will be by a cold front moving through Maine.
They got so involved, they got used to consulting each other, and they learned a new heightened respect for each other.
She doesn't want to be like her mother, doesn't want to look like her, doesn't want to talk like her, doesn't want to act like her. She wants to be independent and strong-willed. Then one day she realizes that makes her just like her mother. Sound like your life? It's amazing what you'll find when you read a book.
They want a date. Their parents don't want them to. They do it anyway. Things get better, then they get worse. They have a really, really bad breakup. Love hurts. Sound like your life? It's amazing what you'll find when you read a book.
You don't get another quarter.
You know, it's true what they say about crack and cocaine. This year, over 15,000 people who try it are in for a real rush.
Rumors make great headlines, like the one about me going back to play for the Vikings. Boy, is that a rumor. But rumors can also create a panic, like the ones about AIDS. Some people think you get AIDS from donating blood. The fact is, you can't. When you give blood, it's the first and the last time that needle is used. All needles are sterile and disposable. So get the facts before you believe the rumors.
Rumors are spreading faster than AIDS. For more information, write the American Red Cross.
Eleanor has outlived her husband and most of her friends. She's 94. All she had were her game shows before I started calling. We go on about the days when ladies wore gloves and laugh and have a grand time playing gin rummy. You've shown Eleanor there's more to life than TV. You helped our Friendly Visitors Volunteer program when you gave to United Way.
United Way. It brings out the best in all of us.
I'm Captain O.G. Readmore, a reading kind of cat. Read a book like me, you'll soon agree that reading is where it's at. Captain O.G. Readmore here. If they send the mouse to outer space where Hawaii's getting snow, if a Martian lands on Thompson Street, you'll be the first to know. If you read the daily papers and your favorite magazines, you'll be out in front and in the know on all the latest scenes. You can tell your friends, you heard it first. And you'll hold the latest views. So read the paper and some magazines, 'cause reading is what's news.
Planning your health care can be a real workout. I wrote for a booklet for Medicare with a lot of common sense about health care costs. I got the facts, weighed my choices, and got what I need without paying for more than I need.
For more information about healthcare costs, write Healthcare, care of Medicare, Baltimore, Maryland 21207.
Today, there are at least 4 million victims of Alzheimer's disease. But for almost every one of those victims, there's another. A husband or wife, a son or daughter, whose entire life changes with the demands of caregiving. The Alzheimer's Association stands by them with emotional, informational, and referral support. If you stand by someone with Alzheimer's disease, call the Alzheimer's Association. They're here to stand by you.
If you've money problems and don't know what to do, can't pay your bills and your charge card too, we can help. Consumer Credit Counseling Service, we can help. Solve your credit problems, here's some good advice. Call Consumer Credit Counseling, they'll always treat you nice, let them help.
Kids need something better to do than drugs, like music, because good things can be habit-forming too. So why not encourage your kids' habit?
Today's pruning saw can demolish a 3-inch thick tree limb in 8 seconds. It can annihilate a 2-inch limb in 6 seconds. A saw can chew up a 1-inch branch in 4 seconds. And it can destroy you in no time at all. If there's a power line in your tree, don't pick up a saw. Pick up the phone and call PGE.
Hello, I'm Peter Graves, and today a group of men known as the Shriners have taken on a mission to help our youth. It's a mission that's far from impossible, but they need your help. If you know a child under the age of 18 with problems of the bones or muscles who needs first-class medical care but can't afford it, call this toll-free number. Help is available at any one of the 22 no-cost Shriners hospitals for crippled children. The Shriners of North America, helping children since 1922.
Check this out. The blackness. Keep on.
I knew I had too much to drink. You know, it was really crazy for me to try and drive. I wish someone would have stopped me. I knew you had a problem. All I had to do was call a treatment center.
Police aren't the only people who can stop drinking drivers.
UNICEF's goal is to vaccinate all children by 1990.
Help UNICEF reach their goal. Call 1-800-972-5858.
The single greatest reason people don't give blood is that they've never been asked.
It's something that I am happy with, and I actually like giving blood. It's very rewarding.
The Pacific Northwest Regional American Red Cross, along with Pacific One Bank, is asking you to give blood. Will you? A simple yes could save 4 lives today.
You too can join Pacific One Bank in giving blood this summer to the American Red Cross and say yes to your community.
Drunk driving doesn't just kill drunk drivers. Next time your friend insists on driving drunk, do whatever it takes to stop him.
I don't know, I'm missing something there.
Not every cultural activity appeals to everyone.
It's so powerful.
I don't see it. That's why 23,000 arts and humanities groups invite you to find something you will get excited about. Just call for a free brochure.
I think I'm getting into this.
They're tuning up. The arts and humanities. There is something in it for you.
Find out about the arts and humanities in Oregon. There's more for you than you ever imagined.
Since 1980, over 500,000 Americans who make clothing and home fashions have lost their jobs. So if you think looking for the Made in the USA label doesn't matter,
Next.
it matters.
Check it. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but if you plan on it, keep this on your mind. It's only one way to cross that thin line. Caught under 21 with alcohol and you'll find you walking with your friends, cause you paid the price when you had the straight. Just give up your license for the next year. Plus you might do the time, even if it's on your breath. Yeah, it's still a crime. So if you wanna know the true road to take, don't drink, drive straight.
A message from the Office of Traffic Safety and the California Highway Patrol.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 presents the Red Cross News.
In times of trouble, natural disaster, and deep personal stupidity, the American Red Cross is there.
With a warm cup of help, valuable life-saving techniques, and Shirley Temple. So do your part. Contact your local Red Cross.
Like a big white lady hovering over the earth, Comedy Central and the American Red Cross.
The way we help each other.
If you're thinking of bringing a dog into your life, you should think carefully first. Make sure you pick a breed that matches your lifestyle.
Fetch.
That way, you won't be an odd couple. A message from the American Kennel Club.
Personal watercraft are involved in more than their share of boating accidents. And because some operators haven't ridden responsibly or shown common courtesy for others, these craft have already been banned from some waterways. Learn the boating rules of the road and respect the rights of others on the water, or someday there may not be any place left to ride. For a free booklet on the rules of the road for personal watercraft, contact the Department of Boating and Waterways.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so I rise.
Maxwell House, always part of American Homes, is helping Habitat for Humanity build homes across America.
This is a beautiful way to build not just a home, but an entire neighborhood.
Habitat was a way for us to be a helping hand.
To come help you build your home? I mean, how many people would do that?
These are my neighbors. These are my brothers and sisters. These are people.
This house is a dream come true. Bedrooms are toward the back. Because it's my house.
These people on Habitat have worked their tails off. Their sweat's part of this house. It's as simple as that.
I started smoking pot when I was 15. Once I started getting high, I was just lazy. I slept all day. I didn't want to get out of my bed. I didn't want to look for a job. One thing leads to another, and you find yourself in places where you really never thought you'd be in. You find yourself doing things you never thought you'd be doing. I was not a part of the world. I was not a part of society. You know, I didn't go nowhere. I didn't benefit from it. So I look at it like a waste. I don't even like talking about it. I don't like to look back at it.
Him? Get interested in me? No chance.
Me win the lottery? No chance.
Get AIDS? No chance.
If you have sex, use a latex condom. If you use drugs, don't share needles. Learn about AIDS.
Every day I try my best to meet the challenges that come with doing the toughest job in the world. That job isn't being president, it's being a parent.
It's tougher than ever to be a good parent. It's a job that none of us can do alone.
That's why 350 wonderful organizations have come together to create the Coalition for America's Children to help parents raise good kids. The Coalition knows hundreds of ways you can help. We hope you will contact the Coalition soon. Thank you.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put handcuffs on you, okay? For your protection and mine, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to put it in front of you so it will be comfortable, okay?
All right. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. All right. Is that too tight?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. You got it?
Yep.
Come on. All right.
To a child, a little of your time can make a lifetime of difference. That's why the Greenville Family Partnership sponsored a hike. Because kids with something to do are less likely to do drugs.
Standing right in front of them.
Whether you're a good storyteller or a good listener, you can help. To find out about community drug prevention programs, call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-313.
I can keep a kid off drugs.